Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Mr. Mike. Hey everyone, how are we
Hey,
doing? Let me
is it
set.
echoing?
It's not echoing. Let me see how we can do that. Awesome. Can you hear me, Mike?
Yes.
Awesome. Hey guys, how are we doing? Jess, Steph, Morgan. It's been a long time. It's been a long time having been around. Well, it's been a long time having done a live actually. Ashley, Liney, there's a lot of people that actually I'm just very familiar. We'll wait for a few maybe seconds. We'll let some more people to come in.
Okay, great.
Elizabeth, Alvina, hey Texas, Kelly, Dr. Kelly, very good friend of mine. So guys, what we'll be talking about right now, well, first, thank you so much for everyone to be here right now. There's more people coming through. So thank you for joining us. What we will be talking about is there's a lot of questions coming. It's really hard to actually just read those questions and get back to you, but I'll do my best while we're doing that live too. It's in Australia, it's 12 p.m. right now. On Monday, Kenneth, how are you doing? I hope your show is going well. Callie, hi there, Mary. So what we'll be talking about right now is mind-body connection, mind-body, just bringing the mind and the body together when it comes to relationship, when it comes to nutrition, when it comes to taking care of the inside and outside of your body. So what we have today is, I have a very special person today, Dr. Mike. He's
Where?
actually joining me. He's very modest too, as you can see.
Okay.
Dr. Mike is joining me today, and we'll be talking a little bit about, the mind, the body, the nutrition, how actually to bring all that together. Sometimes it can be a bit of a challenge to bring all those modalities together and to get a system that works to the best of to the best possible outcome that we want. So I've got Mike today, and I want Mike. Hi, Mike.
Hey, how you doing,
Hey,
Ash?
I'm awesome. I'm awesome. I'm
Great,
very well.
great. I'm glad like we decided to do this, man.
Yeah, I'm super excited because as some people don't know, Mike and me, well, we got connected. We started talking through another friend of ours, and it was great. We connected and we started talking, and it was a great chemistry that we had. So hence the reason why we are actually bringing that to you now, and Mike is on the live with me. And I want you, Mike, to share some of your knowledge, some of your knowledge that you've been in the industry for such a long time now. And I just want to give you that opportunity to just describe a little bit more about yourself and what you're going to bring on the table right now today.
Great, man. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm glad I'm here with you guys. Actually, we are here today to introduce something really cool that me and Ash and our other partner, who's she's gonna join us in a second. Come. Yeah, Dr. Haleh, she's gonna join us in a second. Unfortunately, the Instagram live is so narrow, we couldn't add everyone. I need to lose weight so everyone can be added to the picture. But for now, we're going to talk about something amazing, and it is mind and body. And I know we all are going through this quarantine. We are going through these issues every day. Some of us are cooked at home. We can't leave. We can't go out. We can't do anything. So we all are hurting some, right? So we need to come up with some way to get rid of this feeling we're having, and that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to say if staying at home, if this quarantine making you crazy, what should you do to kind of change that feeling you have. And I want to give you guys some tips. But before that, as Ash was talking about, we're going to do a lot of lives. We are going to give you guys a lot of good materials. But as you see, this technology thing, like having a little bit of limitation on Instagram, we created a page and a company on Facebook that makes it easier for us to collaborate with each other. It's called Mind Body Webinars. Yeah, you actually see it underneath of our, if you're watching from Facebook right now, you see a banner. If you're on Instagram, try to imagine a banner right here. And if you can't imagine, this is all you have to do is go to Mind Body Webinar page, like it, and then you will see a group, secret group that we're going to give you. And when you join that, Ash is going to leave some great materials there. I'm going to leave materials regarding how to deal with your relationship, regarding how to boost your confidence, how to bring back that energy that you every day wake up and have a better attitude, etc. And Dr. Haleh going to help you with your weight loss, going to help you with overall health and nutritionist, nutrition and stuff like that. And we're going to have a trainer that is going to help you exercise. So that's just a quick sample of what we are going to do. But I want, if it's okay, I want to give people some tips because I want people to start practicing something today. Is that okay?
Please do so. We need
Okay,
a little bit of direction.
I want you guys to think about this. I know we all have problems, right? Okay, but there is one thing we all are missing, and that is coming to acceptance of which one of those problems, what are those problems are in our control, and some of them are not in our control. So I need to come up with acceptance of those that I cannot control and understand they exist. And then I need to do something else to change that. To do that, I need to go after the things I can control and use them to create a goal. You know, some of us wake up every morning and we're sad, we're upset, we think that, you know, world is going down, I don't have motivation. Well, let me tell you this. You do have motivation. You just lost the focus, your focus on the goal that you can control. You just focusing on the things that you cannot control. If I think about when they're going to open up the world, when I'm going to be able to attend my school again, when am I going to make my $1 million again? But that's not something you can control. So therefore, you're going to get discouraged. So if you come to acceptance, and then I want you guys to do this. Create goals, and then I want you to re-engineer or reverse engineer that goal. What does that mean? That means you need to own that goal. If I want to lose weight, guys, let me tell you this. If I want to lose weight and I say I want to lose weight tomorrow, I can guarantee many of you guys going to wake up tomorrow and you're going to come up with excuses not to lose weight. Because a stress of something, getting something, is not a good motivator. A stress is not a good motivator. You know what a good motivator is? Being afraid of losing something, not gaining something. Mm-hmm. That's why you don't pass the red light, because you're afraid of getting hit by a car. Okay, I know, I'm trying to, I know some people are saying like that makes no sense. But that's the reality we are living in. Our subconscious is programmed to not go and not lose stuff. So this is what you need to do. Reverse engineer it, own that goal. And this is what I'm going to say. If my goal is tomorrow to start losing weight, I'm going to say I lost the weight. How am I going to maintain this weight that I lost? How am I going to maintain my beautiful figure that I have, which I don't, by the way. Right? So how am I going to maintain it? Now, the answer to that is very easy. I'm going to eat healthy, right? So I'm going to do that. If my goal is to make $100 today, if I tell myself I have the $100, how am I going to make sure I make $100 every day? I bet you're going to come up with ideas that you never thought before. You become more motivated to do that every day. Now, I want to give you guys a secret. You need to change your start point, and you need to turn that frown upside down. Because if your attitude is I can, you will never win. If your attitude is it's not possible, it's never going to be possible. So you need to turn that frown upside down and change your attitude and create an I can attitude. The reason we have an I cannot attitude is because we come up with these big goals that are not realistic. Start with something simple. Start with something small. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and I'm going to do one push-up. Not 10, not 20, one. I'm going to do, I don't know, walk for 10 minutes. Something simple. And when you do that simple thing, you will have a chance to create bigger and bigger and bigger goals.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
I was going to
Guys,
say actually
whoever it makes
something.
sense, raise your hand. What?
Takuma, I was going to say something. Do you think it's intention? Because like when you were talking about all that, it does it come from intention of the person that can be very that is important, having the right intention towards getting that done.
Yes, absolutely. You need to come up with, because that's always what it's about. It's not, people get occupied with how versus when, and I'm going to do it, right? We get occupied. Like when I wanted to create a business, right? People go and like, I need a writer, I need a website, I need
Hmm.
a partner, I need money. You have all those when you create your product first.
Hmm.
People go and you need to reverse engineering. You know how I do it, Ash? I'm going to give something to people who are watching. And this is like a free, basically, advice to everyone. You have the university, the free university out there. Use it. I suggest instead of focusing on what I need to do all the time, think about what are the tools I can use and start using the tools. One of the tools that I use, and it works for me all the time, is if I think I need something great, what I do instead of going and saying like, oh, I can't make this, I can't make this, I go on Amazon or I go on YouTube and I read the reviews and comments of people who did it.
Hmm.
I will find out what are the mistakes they made, what are the issues they had, and that's my product.
Hmm.
That's my tools. That's my knowledge. That's what I can use. Isn't it great that I can read other people's problems and I find out, oh my God, this person did A, this person did B. Now I can avoid them? Isn't it the best way to do something to avoid problems? That will reduce your stress and it will help you to motivate you more. Okay,
Hmm.
so I know we used a lot of time. I talk too much, I know. Right, so I'm glad that my English is not perfect. So so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Dr. Haleh come board, and she's going to give you guys some tips regarding your body, your health, and overall health. And then we're going to go back to Ash, but we're going to see you guys again and again if you guys join us on the Facebook group, and we go from there. Okay, Ash, it was very great talking to you, and we're
Thank
going
you
to
so much,
doing
Mike.
amazing things together. Thank you everyone for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free. Go on Mind Body Webinar Instagram page and leave comment or say something in there and we'd be happy to answer all your questions. I think we have a technical difficulty on Facebook, but we continue on Instagram.
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
No, that
all
works
right, come
well.
on board.
Hi Ash, hi
Hello, how you
everyone.
doing? You all right?
I'm great, how are you?
Very well. It's good to have you. It's really good to have you. And I just want to say, Holly, she will be giving us some tips of different modalities from food. From she's a chiropractor, doctor in chiropractic and functional medicine. So please just share a bit of your knowledge of exactly what you want to share with us today.
Sure. So I practice functional medicine and what that is for, people that lose weight, want to feel better, want to feel more energized. And right now, more than ever, have time to focus on health. So, and people that are type 2 diabetic, that are overweight, they have more risk of dying from COVID. So I want to save lives. So one tip that people can do right now is to basically look through, their fridge and look through their labels and look for things that are inflammatory. One of the things that's very inflammatory is
Holly, sorry, I
where
think your mic may be a little bit off. Can you hear me properly?
Oh, okay, let's change.
Ah, that's much better. Much better.
Okay, is that better? Okay. So where did I leave off? So I'll start with
do a photo bomb.
So can you hear me now? I'm good?
Mm,
Okay.
very well.
So I'll start from the beginning. Basically, what you want to do is you want to kind of, secret number one is go through your fridge and look at your labels. One of the most inflammatory foods is, corn oil or cornstarch. So you do want to make sure that's not in your ingredients, and always look at the other ingredients, which is under the ingredients of the food. And things like gluten, soy, wheat, and canola oil is very inflammatory as well. Another very important tool is to look at the sugar content. Okay, there's a lot of hidden sugars. A lot of my patients send the labels. There's like 25 to 30 grams of sugar in, almond milk. Something that's supposed to be healthy, right? Number two is to set goals with not only with your weight, but you want to also, set goals with your energy levels. Start with like a baseline. And this is what I always ask my patients is every week actually is, what is your energy level out of 10? 10 being very energetic. What is your focus levels? And we kind of reassess that every week to make sure that the patient is improving. Because if you don't feel good, if you're not high energized, you can't follow the passions that you have in your life or your life goals, right? Your health is your number one thing that's important. So, so set goals not only with your weight, but your energy level, your focus levels, or whatever you want to improve in your life, right?
I like the fact that you said, Holly, if you don't mind me saying something. I love the fact that you said when you look at the label, to look at the ingredients, especially when you said canola oil. We tend to, it's such a simple thing like oil, such a simple ingredient. But I feel a lot of people think they're eating healthy. Most of the time they think they're eating healthy, but when you look at the ingredients, like for example, canola oil, vegetable oil, people don't realize how inflammatory they are in the guts.
Yeah, and you know what?
Yeah, so I would love just for that bit itself, because every food that we intake nowadays, even when I bought some food for my son a few days ago, I was looking at the back and it's canola oil, canola oil, vegetable oil. Everything is inflammatory, and it's in everything. Even when it's labeled as a healthy food, it's still in those type of label of food. So it's very interesting that you say that because. Yeah, it's a very interesting point that you brought forward right now.
Yeah, like I went to the grocery store and I wanted to buy almonds, and I looked at the other ingredients. There's soy in there. Like, why do almonds have to have soy on it? And research is always changing. At one point, we thought canola oil was good for us, and now research shows that it's a very dirty oil. It's very inflammatory. So I'll be sharing my tips with you guys with, my secrets. I've dealt with patients that are really sick, and patients that just want to lose weight too. Again, set your goals. And another important factor right now is have an accountability partner. If you're married, your husband, start this journey together, right?
I think having someone, it's really good you say that, having someone as an accountability partner is very important because it's something that we tend to overlook. But I found that having someone to every week just to, hey, by the way, this is what I've done throughout the week. You have someone to talk to, you have someone to actually connect with every week, and you guys can just support each other. I think it's such a simple thing, but it has so much power to be able to actually keep sustain long-term results.
Yes, I totally agree. There's somebody that will not only motivate you, but put you in check, right? So if you're eating that muffin,
Mm.
that person is going to tell you, hey, this is not good for you, right? And the other thing is make it fun. Make this journey fun. Choose the healthy foods that are right for you, that you enjoy. Focus on what you can have and not what you can't have. Because what you focus on really affects your motivation as well. So you want to focus on the foods that you love, do the recipes that you enjoy that are healthy as well.
And I was going to say something like, because I'm seeing a few people are asking, where do you find those inflammatory guides? If you have something to share with people that are asking for this question right now, if
Sure.
you know where we can find those, that'll be quite helpful for those people.
So I'm actually going to be doing a few lives to actually go through the different inflammatory things to look out for. So I was trained in functional medicine and they trained us on what to look out for. So just look out for my secrets on those lives, and I will definitely share them with you soon.
Perfect. So guys, if ever you want to know more about those inflammatory challenges. Even some are asking what type of diet should I follow. Do go to Holly. She has a live going on, well, Mind Body webinars, which I will actually put down afterwards. I will guide those people that wants to know more, a little bit more about inflammatory issues that may face, diet, what when they need any guidelines, any help. I'll put a link after that video so that people that are interested can go and ask some more questions if I can say so.
Yeah. So first off, you have to make sure that, this diet protocol is safe for you. That's the number one thing. So I have a lot of patients that the keto diet is not safe for them, or, they have kidney issues and they have to avoid certain foods. So I'll be doing my lives on different, diet protocols. So you want to make sure it's something doable for you, it's realistic for you, and it's safe. Okay. And just like Mike said, maintenance is really key. So maintaining that diet and is very important. And that's what I do with my patients. I make sure they're on a maintenance protocol. And, even if it's once a year, they check up with me, or, having that accountability partner to keep them in check as well.
Yeah. No, that's well said too. And I want to say something too with the diet. It's so simple. People think that, well, we think, I am part of that too. We feel like if we eat healthy, we'll be getting the results that we want. But you said something very interesting. It's like you may think you're eating healthy, but what you're putting in your food may be detrimental to what you are really trying to get out of it. For example, when you say keto may be good for certain people, but it may be wrong for other people. So everyone has a different type of way that their body will react to the food that they intake. So that's something that we have to take into consideration too when we are going on diet, when whatever we do, it's something that we need to take into consideration.
Exactly. And another thing is the supplements that you take. You have to make sure, again, those things that cause inflammation are, not hidden in the other ingredients, because you're putting that into your body. So that's something I'm going to be teaching about too, is how to read labels on supplements. You don't understand how many supplements I've thrown out from patients. They bring them all in. 85% of the time, they're not good.
They're not good. And so interesting too, because we have different types of people that are eating meat, people that are vegetarian, people that are vegan. So that's another thing too that maybe we can share down the track of how to understand, or is going vegan good for us? Those are the different, I think, aspects that we can shed some more light on, I feel.
Yes. I totally
down the
agree.
road.
And
Yeah.
yeah, so down the road, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go through the vegetarian, vegan diet and keto, paleo. There's so
Mm.
much to learn, but I feel like you need to find what the right path is for you. So if you really can't give up meat, then like do the protocol with the meat, right?
Mhm.
But so it has to be safe. It has to be realistic for you. You can't just do it for a week for vegan and then say, oh, I mean, or vice versa. This just, I'm going to go backwards or whatever. But you got to find out what is realistic and what's safe for you.
Thank you so much actually for the information. And guys, that was Holly, and Dr. Mike, Dr. Holly and Dr. Mike. What I'm going to say right now is thank you for both of you guys for sharing a little
So
bit
he's
more about.
asking. Okay, I can't hear you. Let me get the headphone. Let me
Yeah,
get the
thank you so
headphone.
much.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. Thank you so much
Okay,
for actually
great,
just
great, great. Okay,
being.
so some people were asking questions. I was just looking at the comments. A lot of people are interested to understand exactly what are the inflammatory stuff. Dr. Haleh going to help you guys with all that at our webpage. And some people ask like, hey, is this a paid sponsorship? No, it's not actually.
Mhm.
Ash and I and Haleh are going to become partner, and we're going to create something new. Because, guys, we believe in something a lot of people don't believe in, and we believe in a connection between mind and body. We don't believe that, hey, if you just go and get mental health, by the way, a lot of this mental health situation system out there, they don't give you the actual tools. What they do is they just run your credit card. Let me be honest. They just run your
Yeah.
credit card for you months and months and months, and they don't really give you actual tools. So what we are going to do, we are going to give you guys action plan, and we are going to give it to you guys in different forms. We are going to have courses, we are going to have webinars, we are going to have challenges, we are going to even have books that you guys can read and actually follow the steps to become a better person using those steps. And none of those steps is about, hey, go out there and buy this. That's the beauty of what we are going to teach you. It doesn't require you to go and spend $5,000 in some fancy, let's say, grocery list. It's not going to be require you to sign up for a gym. We are going to teach all that in our secret Facebook group for free.
Mhm.
Did I
No,
hear
that's
that
the thing.
right? For
No,
free. Why
I
we're
was
going
going
to
to
do
say
that,
that.
Ash? Why we're going to do that, Ash? Because we actually believe in taking a pain away from people is going to benefit us. Yes, we do have some products that is going to come up later on, but we do want you guys to get better, feel better, because we got motivated by looking at all these social medias, and we saw all this issues and problems, and no one really cared, and all these negativity. Ash, you want to say something to me? I jumped in. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, actually, that's the thing. Like, it's so interesting. You said all this stuff because at the end of the day, some people will understand it, some people will connect with it, some people won't connect with it. We can't make everyone happy with that, and people that can't understand it will not be able to. That's not their time to understand it, if that makes sense.
Well,
Um,
that's amazing. And one thing is, we're going to give you the honest truth, no matter if you like it or not.
yeah. I just wanted to say, no, we didn't say the N word. I don't know who said that, but no, we didn't say
Huh?
the N word. I don't know where they heard that, but or they are trying to create something that is not meant to be
But
for
it's
this store,
it's okay. It's okay.
but that's all right. But
So go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
yeah, so I want to say actually the mind-body connection, it's not only what you're thinking, it's also at the same time what you're putting in your body. When we talk about great relationship, people want to have a great relationship. What is a great relationship? It's the intention to create that great relationship. A great
Hmm.
relationship doesn't mean that when I do A, B will happen, when I do B, C will happen. No, it's not. It's there's no blueprint to that. It's your intention towards that relationship that is very important, and your attention to the person that you're in front. So the attention comes from the way that you take care of yourself. If you
Correct.
don't take
Correct.
care of yourself, and you, Mike, you will agree with me. If you don't intake the right food, if you don't surround yourself with the right people, and if you don't do the right thing towards yourself, you can't actually give that and express that to someone else.
Absolutely. How am I going to love someone else if I don't love myself? How am I
Yeah.
going to respect someone else if I don't respect myself? How am I going to trust someone else if I don't trust myself? Right? But this is
Correct.
being missing from the system. Everyone talks about, hey, go home, have a conversation, use an I statement. That's not
Correct.
practical because we hate each other when we go to therapy session, right? So it's not going to
Exactly.
be practical. We are going to give you guys actual practical stuff to rebuild it from zero. We're going to teach you how to find a reset button. We actually have a reset button here, right? This is our reset button. We are going to teach you how to get a reset button for your relationship, reset button for your life, and build it again, back up. And we have a catchphrase, but I want to Ash to first finish his conversation, and
Please go
then we're
for it.
gonna. All right. Okay. So we have a catchphrase. I want you guys to do 3 things until you see us again. I want you to stay safe, stay happy, and keep us smiling. We see you soon. Thank you,
See
Ash,
you.
for the
Thank you so
support.
much,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Thank you so much. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.